One of the initial days I still remember is our challenges with production. Not that that's taken care of, but what we were trying to do, because we don't build for everyone and we build for people who like the finer things, we knew that we were not going to buy greater quantities. And because we went with smaller quantities, it was finding somebody who believed in your vision, right? And Sakshi will always tell you about this partner that we met who helped us kick off.
And at that time, the projects that I was working with and the architects I was working with, I kind of just showed it to them and I gave them an idea of how I want to kind of dress up the bed for these particular clients. And they looked at it and they were like, yeah, this is amazing. Where did you get it from? I said, well, that's a secret. I can't tell you. So I said, but do you like it? And the response was great. And they were like, yeah, let's do this. I said, and soon enough, I mean, those pieces were sold out like in a couple of months. And I went back to the vendor and I told him, you know what? I started with your designs. I'm going to give you mine now. And you have to make it.
So over the years, we've evolved from relying on a manufacturer to then going and constructing our own fabric from scratch, from be it from the cotton to the mills to find the unit that we would do. It's very important to understand India actually has fantastic manufacturing capability. So a lot of times people ask us, are you a manufacturing house? And the answer is no, we are actually a design studio. You know, it's Sakshi's vision, it's her design, and we follow a model where we spend a lot of times. And this is the part where I brought the tech background, the digital background, because we designed, we would spend a lot of time prototyping and sampling. And once we had that under control, we would find the right partners to kind of manufacture exactly what we needed. And that's been our journey on production. And if you see our learnings over the last 7 to 8 years, our fabric has evolved. We have understood what it takes to make a great fabric. It's now constructed for us from scratch. You know, very often people think that a great fabric is equal to a great thread count. The honesty is that thread count is actually a unit of measure of feel. It's not a unit of measure of durability. And during our journey, we realized that the yarn count is the most important thing to make our bedsheet durable. And that's something that we have experienced it ourselves. I mean, I'm very proud to say that our bed sheets can last for 3 years, right? And that was just the base fabric of our production. From there, when we went to the stitching units, we realized how important it is to get the quality of stitching also right. And I think it took us about 3.5 years before our own stitch came out. I mean, people would say, oh, but that's not really good business sense, because, you know, you want it to kind of replace. What I would say is, again, we are a design studio. Most of our customers come back to us in 12 to 14 months because they appreciate what we bring to the table. They kind of understand what the creativity it is, and they want to just refurbish their look again. And that's been our production journey. And I'm 100% sure we're going to keep getting better and better at production. We're going to keep pushing the limits. We are going to make for India first. We do not take the surplus of what's available and put it back in the market.
We've done a lot of research. We've gone and figured out what is the best cotton, where we can get the best Indian cotton. We've gone and got the Indian cotton. We've gone to mills and given them exact specifications of what my yarn count is supposed to be and what the feel and the luxury, the softness that it's supposed to bring. So we've gone down to each and every element to make sure that each, from fabric to design to everything feels perfect and feels like a luxury. And we always tell our clients that, don't go by thread count, but just shop by feel, which is also one of the reasons why we do not sell online, because bed linen is such a personal choice, and it is something that you need to touch and feel before you buy it. So we always encourage our clients to come in and feel the fabric and fall in love and then buy it.